Are you ready for the video? Here it goes now. The mark of the beast. Gray. When I take the word gray and I use the word mark and mark of gray, I get 119, 911, 92 is the birth of. Remember what 10 and 10 is, right? 10 and 10 is, here's the 10 card. There's two kinds of 10 cards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 6 that connects over here. And this is duplicated inside the roulette wheel. See this honeycomb? And there's the 5 and 5. Here's your total of 5 here and total of 5 here, two different worlds. And it's brought together through the 9 card right over here. 10 and 9, 109. When we create 109, we must remove 10 from here, so we will get gray. We will get the of the gray. Of the gray. Instead of getting mark gray mark of gray, or we get of the gray, of the beast, sorry, of the beast, 21, 33, 47, 21, 33, 47. There's your 101. 111 is the center of numbers, of 36 numbers. Okay, we get beast, we get mark, and we get of. Mark of beast. The 21 is also the cube, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 will create your 10 world, A, B, C, D. Then we add the E, and the E gets F inside of it. It is the first letter that has an E in front of its consonant. Here's the two worlds. Now we must remember that this is complete. All the way around is not complete. 30 is creation. It's the omega sign and it's creation, because from here to here, this point, if we go all the way around, if I take this pen, once I take this pen, see it has two directions, right? I can go this way or this way through the tunnel, but once I make 1 quarter turn, I can now go all the directions. I go from here to here to here, moving in 45 degrees. So I have 1 move of 45 degrees and 2 and 3, or I just move to the right, or I move to the left. I don't need to do this because I'm already going east and west. So we get this marking over here. The second marking, I think this is simple gematria, okay, which already EA always creates the O, so it's Bost. Like I like to just say somewhere in Boston, but this here is actually B and A. This is Abba. Why is this Abba? Because if we go and measure our numbers, our letters to numbers on the piano, the 8th and the 9th key in the piano will start to count AB again. Of equals to 56 in the alternate gematria, and 11 times 11, 121 is mark. When we add them together, 8, 6, 14, 15, 9, 5, 14, 16, 1 and 1 is 2. The total of this is 14, 15, 8 and 6, 14, 15, 5 and 1 equals to 10, 15, 17 and 1, 3.75, 3.75. If we total it, it's 276, or 2 times 76 is 152, because that's the way I do my work. At the same time, it equals to 15, equals 15, equals to 15, equals to 6, 7, and 3, 15, 6 here, 7 here, 6, 7, and 3, 15. Win a big red sun. 7 times 2, 14, times 6, 84, win a big red sun, and passage of Pluto. So we have the markings over here. 3.75 is your time, and tennis works this way. 2 markings of 15, okay, 3.75 and 3.75, okay, sorry, 4 times 3.75 equals to 15, okay, 15 seconds will take you from here to here, and will take you from here to here. So we need a total of 30 seconds. 15 and 15 in tennis. Then we get 10, because it is the passage of 2 worlds that brings me to 10. 6 and 4, 10. 5 and 5, 10. This will create 24 and 10, Roman numeral X, and the 24th letter X. This one over here will create 25 and 10. This one will also create 14 and 34. This one will create 35 and 15. 14 and 15 is your beginning of pi. 69 and 29 when we're doing the numbers plus and minus. This is your 911. 1 and 1 is 2, bringing on your 911. There was one other piece I wanted to mention in here. We didn't do the gray. We want to work on this one over here, where there's really only two basic colors, red and black, that will change. Any color with white will be a light blue, light gray, light this, like that. But when it comes to these colors, red and black, white and red will create pink 50, which says half of something. White and black will create gray. This is your passage of electric company. Another way to get these numbers, okay, is to go 5 times 3 equals to 15, plus 3 equals to 8 equals to 23. 7 times 2 equals to 14, plus 9 equals to 23. Okay, this one will equal to 7, this one will equal to 5. 15 and 14 is the beginning of pi. 14 and 15 equals 29. 1415 equals 65. And those are your first 6 or 8 numbers in pi, 3.14159265. These two will create the moon. They both create number 23. Electric company and any craps, which is a representation of 1 and 2 because of the dice cube and the game of craps. And we're going to go back and just show you what happens when we count these numbers. 27 red. And this is often numbers. I'm just counting the straight alphabet. 18, 5, and 4 in the straight alphabet. Black is 29. The total is 56. Red and black together will create what white is. We all know that white is in black to create black. But anyways, we add it. It becomes 92. And what does 92 in the 10-10 world become? 12. 12. And also the cycle in the moon. And 8, the dog moon. 26 is the dog moon. 26, that's what it says. 83 is the church. I always use 83 as the church because it creates the letters C and H. At the same time, we have to understand how this works. All threes in pool. The 3 ball will create the 11 ball. The total is 1408, the numbers. But doesn't matter. It brings in DNA. This one brings in the matrix. This number brings in Uranus inside this number. This brings in yellow, the word yellow, which yellow in pool is the 1 and the 9 ball, and it brings in A and I, and the plus, the minus, we're not going to do the divide, creates 8 and 1. 18th and 19th letter are S, and the split for everything is the T in gematria. We have R, we have S as the number 6, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7 equals to 18. A and E creates the O world. So I'm not really sure which way we're going to go, whether or not we're going to be talking about the O blood, the RH blood, whatever. This is just what happens to these words. This will create 5. This will create 1. This will create 2. This will create 7 when a big red sun, because of the movement. Every time you're going to calculate into a 0, always add 6. That's the way I work it. I don't know why it works that way, but it does work that way. One of the reasons is this way. Here's your center. The totality of this is 10. This side is 5, and this side is 5, right? Sorry, this center of this is 5, right? But if we move 1 over to the right, when you're counting 1, 2, 3, and you move 1 over to the right, you add 1 more. So 5 is the number in the center of all. You add 1 more, it becomes 6, or what goes through 5, the whole inside 5, bringing on 1, or splitting in 5, equals to the value of 6 because of the split. I have many ways to look at it, and remember, this is always discussable. Raphael, understanding again, red and this will create 92, which creates 11, which creates 2. This one, okay, you see what it is? Red 27, 9, and 11. 9, 11. Red and white is 9, 11, and white and black is 11, 11. So it becomes 9, 2, 2, 2. We all know 8 times 2, 2, 2 is 1776. We're also going to do 789 plus 987 equals 1776. Raphael 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.